Good day everyone. Last time there was a free webinar in mathematics organized by Math Aspirants Group in India, spearheaded by Dr. Vinod Kumar, an Associate Professor of Mathematics in Government College, India, entitled Building a Successful Career with a Mathematics Degree, Opportunities and Challenges, and that was made open and free to all. How generous that was, right? That they made it available. I asked permission from Dr. Vinod Kumar if it's okay to share my insights about it online for my fellows, and he was so delighted, so I am thrilled to share what I have learned out of it. This was actually a month ago, but just got up with a lot of work, so I just find a free time just now. Now, if you are a math enthusiast and you're planning to pursue further education in mathematics, like for master's and doctorate degree, go for it, as you can have the best that the world has to offer, and I would like to call it as a career of a lifetime, promising career of a lifetime. You can either get into the field of teaching or in the research field. But in the case of research, you will need to acquire applied mathematics knowledge, and the research field is the world of elite researchers in math, and it's the corporate world of mathematicians. So the demand for mathematicians in this kind of field has grown exponentially over the years, especially with the evolution of technologies. So if you are like me, if you are an enthusiast like me, don't hold yourself back. So just pursue higher education if you want a promising career of a lifetime. That is kind of rewarding. In the presentation shared by their guest speaker, Dr. Indira Narayanaswamy, she shared with us that this field requires strongly developed logical skills, critical thinking skills, and most importantly, problem-solving skills. I hope I pronounced her last name right. These skills, according to her, require a lot of collaboration with other disciplines to find solutions to technology and deal with almost any types of mathematical problems that we're dealing with every day, or I could say that we might be dealing with in the future. So it's more than just playing or crunching with numbers. It's more like, or it's being able to solve real world problems and make major breakthroughs that have a huge impact on the whole world, just like what I have shared last time in my blog about Fields Medal awardees this year 2022 mathematics, or it is called as, or also known as, the Nobel Prize in Mathematics. And you still remember that I just quoted the background of Junha upon making as one of the awardees of Fields Medal 2022 or Nobel Prize in Mathematics, because his story is very attractive to me. He loves mathematics and he loves poetry, and every time I remember that passion, it always reminds me of a dearest friend of mine who loves both, who is a math enthusiast himself, and despite of busy schedules, because he also loves writing poems, he keeps on writing poems and continue his passion and post it online. So that's very inspiring, and he's amazing. And what did Junho, since we already mentioned about Junho's breakthrough, taking for example his major breakthrough that he made in the field of mathematics for being one of the Fields Medal awardees 2022 and 2002, he just only proved the conjecture of a graph theory that has been open for 40 long years, known as Reed's conjecture. Reed's conjecture has been existing since 1968, and it states that for any graph, the sequence of absolute values of coefficients of the chromatic polynomial is unimodal. It goes up, hits a peak, and then goes down. Reed's conjecture was proved by Junho in a 2012 paper making heavy use of methods from algebraic geometry. So it's a concern, it is saying that concerned polynomials equations like n to the raised to the fourth power plus 5n cubed plus 6n squared plus 3n plus 1, for instance, attached to graphs, and which are collections of vertices or points connected by edges or lines. In particular, let's say you want to color the vertices of a graph so that No two adjacent vertices have the same color. Given a certain number of colors at your own disposal, there are many ways to color the graph. And it turns out that the total number of possibilities can be calculated using an equation called the chromatic polynomial, which is written in terms of the number of colors being used. And that achievement actually put him on top of this world. So not only that, this field of career in research actually can put you on top of the world, or even other field of career opportunities and job opportunities dealing with mathematics inclined individual is the cream of the top. And that job is very satisfying and rewarding at the same time. So I like Gina's background. And it's simply saying that mathematics played a huge role to an economist as well, economist statistician, which is also one of a great career opportunities that you can have upon taking up mathematics education, such as the companies like Google, IBM, Microsoft, and so much. They have been hiring statistician or economist statisticians because being an economist statistician, you will need the knowledge in statistics and probability. Another one, career opportunity that you can have with a mathematics background is actuarial mathematicians or mathematics, and they are now in demand because not only in India, but we also have career opportunities here in the Philippines that require things like that. And I will post the link from the job street that has been posted last 24 hours ago for hiring. You can check the link I shared in the description of this video. And you might be asking, what do actuarial mathematicians or analysts do? They compile and analyze statistical data and create strategies that minimize the risk of drafting reports which outline the implications of the research. And you also need to have a focus on the following desirable knowledge area, like mathematical modeling, high performance computing or HPC, solving advanced problems, and performing research activities through computer modeling, simulation, and analysis. What are those emerging areas with career opportunity for mathematicians? We have biomathematics, bioinformatics, climatology, data analytics, finance and economics, biostatistics, and geological mathematics, and there's so much more. These are just some. When we say biomathematics, according to the webinar I just attended, it's math plus biology. It's a higher interdisciplinary area that involves real analysis, probability, statistics, and computer science. It employs theoretical analysis, mathematical analysis, and as well as mathematical models and abstraction of living organisms to investigate the underlying principles governing the structure and development of the system. The specific application of mathematics in biology are calculus and statistics. How to become one? You must have first bachelor's degree with emphasis on statistical and analytical skills, mostly found under mathematics and computer science. Second, you need to learn data analytics that can now be learned via online, as well as at least 6 months of online certification or get certification. You need that. And the third one is you need to get your first entry level as an analyst job, and as an analyst in an analyst job, and then earn a master's degree in data analytics. Take note, you also need to develop your skills in programming and get familiar in advance with programming with C language, C++, MATLAB, and as well as the R programming. That will be very helpful. What about bioinformatics? This is also what I've learned as well from the webinar. When we say bioinformatics, it's math plus statistics in health and biological sciences. And what is geological mathematics? It's another one. In this career, mathematicians must locate for hydrocarbons in the soil or in the oil industry rather. Producing hydrocarbons nowadays is technically challenging, as like what Dr. Indira says, that it is challenging and you will need it requires large amount of data coming from different sources. And one of the interesting things I found is whenever I hear something new. It is my first time to hear about this what we call nighttime light data, or also known as artificial illuminations in the night, and is good indicator to measure the growth of economic activities in cities. Very nice. And what about math and computer science? What is the implication of mathematics and computer science? You all know it's obvious that in computer science there are a lot of underlying concepts of mathematics, not just logic. It requires discrete math, cryptography, you've heard of that before, parallel computing and high performance, as well as the computing systems. And what are the professions in demand when you have education experience with the same, like in cryptology? You can be a cryptologist, or you can be a network security analyst, especially for these companies like Google, IBM, Microsoft Research, Yahoo. And also, I know that I have shared this before, how cryptology works. I shared a video about it, and I shared insights about it as well. But just to recap, why do we need cryptologies, or why do cryptologies exist? It's the same analogy if you would like to think as to why are you studying media, and or why are we studying media and information literacy nowadays, and why it has been embedded in our educational curriculum. It's the same reason, because of the rise in technology that we are using today. Since we do have technology, we are actually putting our information at risk, but you don't need to worry. We have security analysts, cybersecurity experts, cryptologists who are responsible for encrypting our personal information that doesn't concern with other people anymore. Just like, what are those? Your personal identification number, like your ID. Sometimes you need to fill in some forms online, like and doing banking transaction, your credit card information, and not just only going on the online bank your website, but also whenever you swipe your credit card from any shops or malls, and even into the automated teller machine, your credit card information needs to be secure. It doesn't concern the other people. It needs to be kept by you, and must be securely under your account only, that no one can see. That's why it's being encrypted. And that's the role of the cryptologist as well. And so now, by now, you understand why do we need to encrypt information, and why do we need to hire people as cryptologists or security analysts, cybersecurity experts, because of the rise in technology. Same as the reason why we are studying media, information literacy, or technology as a whole. It's a very important task. And there's a great pay for that career. I heard something new as well that also intrigues me, aside from the nightlight indicator, in the sense that it makes me curious as well about Bezier curves. I suppose to pronounce it Bezier, but just found out that it is being pronounced as Bezier curves, which made me search more about it. And it's all about linear interpolation. You take values from zeros to one and a range of numbers, and you find a value in that range that corresponds to that initial number. And that is very interesting. So I have shared a video, but before that video will enlighten up. Before that, let me wrap up my insights about the webinar. You can get into the field of biomathematics, bioinformatics, climatology, data analytics, finance and economics, and so much more. Or you can even become a cryptologist, cybersecurity experts, or even a mathematics teacher, researcher, data scientist, and so much more. You name it, you can get it, and you can nail it, and you will have the best career of a lifetime. So you won't regret. Philippines, there is also a hiring currently ongoing, looking for a statistician, as freelance, hiring for math teachers, in demand for grade school math teacher, as well as data analysts and actuarial analysts. You can check the link below. I am not, by the way, I'm not affiliated with any of those hiring companies. I'm only sharing it through the link. I just found it that it was posted just 24 hours ago, so yesterday. So if you are interested, you can better check it out for the Filipinos only, because this is in our country. And thank you so much, Dr. Vinod Kumar, and to your Math Aspirants Group, and to your guest speaker with her knowledge and expertise shared to the world, to Dr. Indira Narayanaswamy. Thank you so much for sharing this information to the world. And we may be from different lands, but we both value the importance of mathematics, and we understand how important this kind of disciplines is playing a big role in every country. And it also plays an important role in our country too. And what I value the most as well is how technology open up new doors of possibilities to collaborate, learn from other experts, and share related experiences, just like what we do today. May God bless you all. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye.